Alright everybody, welcome to Jerfish SimRacing. So I'm at Dragon Trail Seaside on Gran Turismo Sport. Thought I'd give it something else a try here during the demo days that are available for it. So let's get things set up here in a Lexus RCF Group 4. Which, yeah. So I've done a few laps on this track already. I am somewhat familiar with it already. Let's get these tires a little bit softer for a little bit more grip. It's got a manual transmission. We're going to be bold and tuck off the traction control. I'm going to try expert. We'll see what happens. No guarantees there. I did put them on this an endurance race. I believe it's 15 minutes. I can't even remember anymore. All the things to help are off except for ABS is set to default. Okay. That all looks good. Car settings, same thing here. Alright, and we're starting off, I believe, in 10th. So, yes indeed, 15-minute race. So one thing I noticed is, I'm using a Thrustmaster 300 RS with a F1 wheel on it. Just fantastic feel to it. Gorgeous game, wonderful graphics. If you look on the bottom right, there's a map overlay and it gives you the time remaining, since I'm doing this as like the endurance style racing. Okay. Ow. Sorry about that. I do have some damage on, tire wear, fuel. Probably won't come into play much here. Hey, we're already in 9th. I do have penalties on if I were to rear end vehicles also, in addition to, like I said, the damage. So I gotta try to be good here. I noticed going from the demo, the lower division cars, I don't like how they handle as much as I do these more supercar racing spec cars. Maybe it's just my driving style, I don't know. The overall sound effects on this are really, really good. My mark here. Cut over, gentle on the throttle, gentle. They get a little squirrely with hard throttling coming around the corner. I love this S. I tend to be a little bit more aggressive than them on that S. Get out of here, Lambo. Hey, ho, hey, easy now. Let's keep this friendly. Dive in late on this corner. I think I broke a little too early, too much. Look at those mountains off in the distance. They're fantastic. So the demo is very limited as far as what all you can do, although it does have some online racing, which is actually down at the moment. So that's kind of preventing me from doing any kind of online races with people. As I get used to the track first and foremost, and the way the cars handle, I've been very impressed with it. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I have done some online racing with it. What I liked about it, it was not like playing Forza online. That was like bumper cars. Everyone was just kind of obnoxious, and just even racing side by side, they would rather spin you than give you any space, and that's not real racing. This online experience has been better. The game does things to mitigate that sort of stuff. I believe there's going to be a driver rating, which seems like it's going to be similar to the way Project Cars 2 works, as far as how you're going to get coupled with matches, depending on how often you spend time off-road, assuming you're not on a rally track, how often you run into other cars or the walls and things like that. So the better you get, the more you won't have those kinds of issues. Be bold. Come on. Yeah, they really slow up a lot on that. Yeah, I got some front air dam already. Yeah, my front of my car is showing a red blinky in the bottom left there. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm sure it's not good for it. I'd imagine it's some kind of a front downforce issue. I don't see any motor damage, luckily. My march to the front could be halted already. That was just me not paying attention, though. It could have been avoided. I've been learning very quickly that you can't let yourself elapse too much. So as I'm gabbing over here, let's see how well this works out. 6.9 seconds back right now. Apologize for my accelerator squeak, but, well, it is what it is. I can adjust a few settings on here once I get to an area where I feel comfortable to do so. If you look on the bottom right of the display, you can see that there is a map. And I heard some people criticizing this recently, saying, you know, you can't see where cars are around you. I'm in cockpit view, and I have a left side mirror and part of a rear view mirror, but there's something extra. So I'm assuming it'd be on the D-pad on a controller, but on the wheel I have a D-pad here. Boom. It's a radar, and it'll show cars in their proximity to you. So right now I'm coming up on this yellow car. And they'll see a little arrow show up to the left of me here in a second. There it is. So you can look at that, just glance at it. I know I'm clear. I know I can shoot over. He's behind me now, which you can see him in my mirrors, kind of up here, but down here, oop, better shift, is where my map is. And my time remaining in this endurance race. I don't know where that guy went. P1 right up there. So I just gotta take my time, not get hasty and do something stupid. I already made one bad mistake running into that car. Gotta remember to shift too. So I just do control. No, I'll wait. So I do a lot of controlling of the vehicle with the shifting and the accelerator, which works out. Okay, here he is. Oh, hey now. Let's keep this civil. I'm gonna back off and let him go. I don't want to get into an accident, which would kill my car and put me to the back. Be patient. Oh yeah, there's a little oversteer. Caught it though. Here's where I eat them up, but then they get in my way. I think I'll be able to smoke them on this turn and take them on the straightaway if I don't get them on the turn itself. They're just not as aggressive. Granted, this is demo, I'm sure they'll be more difficult AI. Oh, he's taking in that inside lane, isn't he? Give me air draft. Oh, he's making a game of it here. Oh, we're over halfway through this race already. Although I miss having my peripheral vision with split screens, and I certainly miss VR. This game really does look nice. Now the demo, hey, easy. The demo does not have VR support for PlayStation VR. I'm looking forward to trying that aspect to it. Although I heard it's very limited. There's only a few tracks that are able to have VR support. Granted, Maybe that'll change as time goes forward. I do believe every car is supported in VR though. I know one thing. I have fallen in love with this Lexus. This is a fantastic race car. It handles well, it's very smooth. The sound of it kind of reminds me why I like Gran Turismo. I mean, granted, Gran Turismo there's a nostalgia factor. I mean, this was like my first racing driving experience that was more real. I did play on the computer though, growing up, NASCAR racing, and before that IndyCar racing by Papyrus. Those are kind of classic seminal racing titles that really started the genre up on PC for real. And but Gran Turismo on the PlayStation, fantastic, and moving on through the different iterations of it over the years. It's a little sterile feel to it. The handling isn't Assetto Corsa, I mean, by any stretch. There's no question. But it's certainly much better than Forza Motorsport's handling as far as the feel to being real racing. I am playing this on a standard PlayStation 4. This is not a PS4 Pro, and I'm doing it on a obviously a computer display, low latency and all. And it really is nice, and it runs very smooth. Not sure what I did there. Gabbing too much. So this Dragon Tail track that I'm on right now, I have it set for sunset. Many time of day effects. Seeing a little tire wear. If you look on the bottom left, right here, you can see a little red starting to appear on the tires. So it must be the tire wear. And my fuel gauge, I did put an accelerated fuel loss just to see if I would have to pit or not. And apparently I didn't accelerate it enough because I don't have to pit. Whoop. That guy's right behind me too. It's one thing to get to me, it's another to pass. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, try taking that like that, computer. Almost clipped my nose off. Alright, looking at, there's 3 minutes and 22 seconds left. There's probably 2 laps left in this race then. So I'm averaging about 1:55 a lap. I think my record for this track is 1:53 and change. Yeah, it'll be this lap and then one more. The time will run out on that last lap, on the next lap, which will make that the last lap. So I'm going to say essentially the white flag is out right now. Those that aren't familiar with endurance style racing, it's time-based like that. When the time runs out, it's over. That is the last lap. I braked way too early there. Alright, starting to pull away a little bit. One thing that is fantastic, I really enjoyed so far in exploring in this game, on the demo alone, is just a love letter to cars and motorsports. It really is. It has a lot of historical data on manufacturers, their contributions. Really worth checking out those parts of it. I look forward to diving into it more. There's just a polish to that is fantastic and really caters to people that enjoy cars and motorsports and the historical aspects, which I do get into. I'm going to be a little more gentle on this time because I don't want to screw it up on the last lap. Because I won't be able to try to make up any spots at this point. if I spin. My race to lose. I am very, I don't know, emboldened by the online and the esports focus for this. I think that'd be fun. It's one of the things I wanted to get into, so I started doing this sim racing here recently. I'm such a rookie. Hopefully I can get paired up with people of other noob status. This is a confidence booster, being able to beat the computer on expert, though. I'm going to try to turn in a really good lap here for the last lap. Yeah, see, we're already faster. Obviously no motion seat support with this. Force feedback's good. I mean, I know when I'm sliding out. I can feel it. Again, it's not a Assetto Corsa, but it feels good. So for getting the majority of my time, what was going to win? This or Project Cars 2 on the PC? I guess if I want to do VR, I'll probably do Project Cars 2. But this is really, I've just been enjoying this experience more and more. Especially when I got into longer races like this. Boy, those super soft tires make a big difference too. Boy, I am almost out of gas. It is blinking at me right now. I think I'm glad this race is over at this lap, because I don't think I would have made it. Yep, I don't think I had another lap left. Beautiful. I enjoy that. Alright, fastest lap, 154.441 on the last one. Well, I am lighter too with all that fuel gone. So, there you have it. This is Gran Turismo Sport, the limited demo, the 4 days worth before the actual release. There's a lot of other fun things, photo taking, different livery selection. You can buy cars and everything, but I got a marathon here worth of miles in. I definitely say, if you get a chance, get an opportunity, check it out before the demo's over, and see if it's your style. But beautiful game. Makes me almost feel like I should look into a PS4 Pro, but I think this will suffice now. Jerfish signing off.